Here we are at Lumpini Park. This time I came at night instead of during the day. And this time I'm turning to the right instead of the left because there is a building over in this area you can see from here on the Bangkok skyline that's got blue lights. I like to think of them as lighting it up blue for autism awareness, even though that's uncharted territory in this part of the world. And no, I'm not talking about that neon nest sign over there too. You'll see it soon enough. But also I want to cover the area of Lumpini Park that I didn't get to last time because my phone battery was in the process of dying. There's the building straight ahead, if you can see it. It's rather dark. I know the video distorts the picture and makes it look darker than it really is. But that's the Bangkok skyline over there, and that's the building with the blue lights. That's a big pond over there. You can see all the lights reflecting off the water. A jogger just passed me by. So, yes. I'm actually quite glad that most Westerners I've met now know of or heard about Asperger's at least. At least they're somewhat familiar with it. Many people in Asia and probably most of the rest of the world probably have no idea what it is. So I'm hoping that one day that the stigma about mental health will disappear in the Far East and in other parts of the world, and people won't have such narrow, draconian views about it. See all the swans over here, the swan boats, paddle boats that look like swans. Believe me when I say the video makes it look darker than it really is here. I know it makes it look jet black, but it's not. I mean, I can see clearly here. The viewer probably can't see the two joggers that just passed me by, or barely can. One of them's a woman wearing a pink shirt. But I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. So I hope everybody's at least able to see the blue lights on that building straight ahead, because that was the sole premise of me coming here tonight. That was the number one reason why I came here. I wanted everybody to see the blue lights. But the good news about living in Thailand is it's not as conformist a society as many other Asian cultures are, like Japan or Korea or China. The Thai are a bit more forgiving and not quite as unwavering as those others I just mentioned. There are still some conservative principles here, but overall, Bangkok is a pretty progressive city. That, I suspect, is one reason why it's called Southeast Asia's wildest city. I'm gonna cross that footbridge over there and try to get into the middle of the park so I can get a better view of the building, so the trees won't be obstructing it, because if I go around, I'm just gonna be surrounded by a bunch of trees. I'm going into the bald spot. I have no idea what that sign says because it's written in Thai. I actually spent Thanksgiving with a friend of mine in this park here one time. Last Thanksgiving. It was his birthday, but we celebrated them both together. It took away that empty feeling of homelessness because spending the holidays away from home, it gets to you after a while, so that was my way of compensating. So, anyway, there is the building and its neighboring building with the blue lights. From around here you can also see Cloud 47 where I celebrated my birthday. They have a bunch of color changing neon strobe lights there on the roof of that building there. It's really something. Many people with Asperger's have certain obsessions. A lot of them are fixated on numbers. Others, I guess, on letters. Some of them have a soft spot for trains, but for me personally, I have a thing for bright colors. That's one reason why I love Bollywood movies, because of all the bright colors. One of my all-time favorite movies is Slumdog Millionaire. I love the way Danny Boyle used all those surreal images with all the bright colors. So, I hope everybody can see the blue building now. That's it. Light it up blue for autism. I know that sodium light there is kind of obstructing the view, but this is the best I can do. So I'm gonna cross this footbridge and I'm gonna go around and hopefully get a more clear shot of the blue building. Speaking of bright colors, one thing that entices me about Taiwan is in Taipei, the skyscraper known as Taipei 101, nicknamed the world's tallest pagoda, was built in 2004. It has 101 stories, but what's really fascinating about it is the bright lights. They change different colors each night of the week. They have red on Monday, orange on Tuesday, yellow on Wednesday, green on Thursday, blue on Friday, purple on Saturday, and pink on Sunday. You can tell what day it is by whatever color lights are lit up on Taipei 101 at night. That's how people tell what day of the week it is. Yes. There's the blue building. What little proportion of it I can get. So I'm gonna go back around to the other area of Lumpini Park that I didn't get to cover during my last tour of it. So I hope the viewers can at least make out some things that are in the camera, even though it's dark. You know, Hong Kong was ranked to have the world's greatest skyline. Chicago also made the short list. They definitely have some interesting looking buildings in those two locales, no doubt. However, my own personal favorite skylines to look at are Dallas and Miami. And that's not because of the architecture, but of course, the colored lights they have each night. There's a building in Miami that's lit up flamingo pink every night. And there's another skyscraper in Dallas, the tallest building in Dallas, that's got bright green lights. I have no idea what it's called, but it's very easy to look at, it's very picturesque, and I do remember parking my car near there when I drove to Dallas to have my interview with the Peace Corps. And one thing I liked about living in California was all the bright neon lights. In fact, that's another reason why I originally wanted to go to Brazil to go teach English abroad, and why I'm still interested in teaching English in Latin America whenever I'm done with Thailand. That's not the only reason, but that is a big reason. So, that's the building with the blue lights. I'm sorry if the views are obstructed, but that's the best I can do. I'll try to come up here on this footbridge and see if I can get a better picture of it, better shot of it before I end the video. These footbridges are very common in Bangkok because there's so much traffic and very few crosswalks, so this was how they innovated things for pedestrians. There we go. So, there you have the building with the blue lights. And off to the right, I don't know if the viewers can see this, there's another building over there that looks like it has hologram lights. A big jumbotron on there. It looks like the number 7. There you have it. Bangkok skyline at night, lighted up blue. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're so inclined. Take care.